Here are 5 comics that could inspire Wonder Woman 3. Wonder Woman 1984 finally defeated its greatest villain of all, constantly shifting release dates. The superhero sequel hit theaters and HBO Max on Christmas Day, marking a bold new era of hybrid releases for Warner Brothers, and people who are going to insist that stones and crystals can somehow change your life. Good luck with that. While the highly anticipated sequel is nowhere as universally beloved as the original Wonder Woman, Warner Brothers announced they are in fact fast-tracking Wonder Woman 3 and bringing back both director Patty Jenkins and star Gal Gadot. Of course, Jenkins is currently committed to directing Rogue Squadron, the next Star Wars movie, so who knows when this one will actually happen. But that said, rather than focusing on a newly unearthed, unused photo of Wonder Woman holding a bunch of severed heads during the Crimean War, or the controversy surrounding Steve Trevor piloting another dude's body like some sort of meaty mech suit, we're going to be looking to the future and what it holds for both Diana Prince and the DC Extended Universe. Now, over on Nerdist.com, our resident Wonder Woman expert, staff writer Eric Diaz, delved deep into DC Comics archives to identify 5 potential storylines that Wonder Woman 3 could adapt. Now, if you want to dive deeper into these comic book stories, I'll put Eric's story in the description below as well, so you can check that out for yourself. Now that said, let's move it along. The Challenge of the Gods. Now, one of the biggest issues with Wonder Woman 1984 for many fans, myself included, is that it almost entirely ignores the mythological aspects of Diana's story, opting instead for the glitz, glamour, and goofiness of the 1980s. Now, one way Wonder Woman 3 can fix this is by adapting one of the greatest Wonder Woman stories of all time, 1987's Challenge of the Gods. Written by George Perez and Len Wein, the saga sees Zeus forcing Diana to prove her worth to the gods by sending her into the underworld, where she battles a Cyclops, a Minotaur, and a Hydra, oh my, along the way. And considering that she encounters long-lost loved ones as well, it's a perfect non-icky way to bring back Steve Trevor. Everybody wins.
You know what? I'm ready to go.
The Witch on the Island. When it comes to Wonder Woman's top-tier villains, 3 characters come to mind: Ares, Cheetah, and Cersei. Since we've already seen the first 2, Wonder Woman 3 is an excellent time to bust out this evil enchantress who you may recall best from your high school English class, where she was the witch who turned a bunch of dudes into pigs during the Odyssey. Now, this saga finds Diana facing off against Cersei on the witch's Mediterranean island home, and considering rumors are already swirling that Cersei is being eyed as the 3rd film's big bad, and her ability to turn people into animals, who knows, it might even be a great excuse to bring back Cheetah as well, because more Kristen Wiig is always a good thing.
Yeah, all the time.
Paradise Found. While embracing Diana's mythological roots, while the chronology of the DCEU moves forward might seem like a step backwards to some, there's actually a perfect comic book story that could help bridge this gap: Phil Jimenez's Paradise Found. It chronicles the aftermath of a brutal Themysciran civil war and leads to the reconstruction of Paradise Island as this highly advanced modern nation, kind of like how Asgard was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that said, don't worry, because this arc covers everything from an intergalactic war to that meddling witch Cersei as well. It's more than just like hiring trustworthy subcontractors to install the drywall of the gods. The Eyes of the Gorgon. It's a story so good it's already been adapted into the animated film Wonder Woman Bloodlines. Greg Rucka's The Eyes of the Gorgon pits Diana against one of the most murderous monsters in all of Greek mythology, the serpent-haired Medusa. It's an epic saga that culminates in one of the most dramatic and shocking moments in all of Wonder Woman's sprawling canon, when Diana blinds herself in order to defeat the mythic monster. And if you don't want to see that on the big screen, I don't know, you might just be made of stone. 'Cause of the snakes in her hair. JLA A League of One. While the DC Extended Universe is splitting into distinct parallel universes as we reported earlier this week, this story could be a fantastic way to give existing heroes a fitting send-off before they are inevitably rebooted, because let's be honest, I doubt we're going to see Justice League Part 2 anytime soon.
Please don't make me do this.
Written and illustrated by Christopher Muller, JLA A League of One finds Diana learning something horrible: that all of her Justice League teammates will perish saving the Earth from an ancient dragon. So what does she do? She goes off to fight them one by one, subduing them so they can't die in the process. You have friends fighting friends, ancient prophecies, Wonder Woman dunking on literally everyone. I mean, what more could you possibly ask for?
The answer is always more.
And those are our picks for which comic book storylines would make the best plot for Wonder Woman 3. But tell us, what do you think? What do you want to see from Wonder Woman 3? Which comic arc do you think would make the best storyline? Let us know in the comments below. And for the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, make sure you stay tuned to Nerdist.com.